Hey everyone, I just finished grading the first group of papers for this semester, and the biggest issue that I found that most students made was that they made mistakes with parallel structure. So let's talk about what that is and how to avoid making mistakes in your writing with parallel structure. Okay, here are two examples of mistakes in parallel structure. Students want to learn and getting good grades. So we can see here we're using the word and to combine. And when we're combining with a word like and, both parts of the and, both sides need to be balanced. That's what parallel structure means. So look over here and then look over here. Do you see balance? No. And the reason why we don't see balance is because the words that are on either side of the word and are different forms, okay? So students want to learn and getting. To fix this, you would just use this form over here and say to get. Students want to learn and to get good grades. Now we have a sentence with correct parallel structure. Here's another example. The teacher graded the paper carefully and being specific. So you see, we have and again, combining two parts. Are those parts balanced? Let's look. The teacher graded the paper carefully and being specific. Here we have an adverb, and over here we have a phrase, a gerund. They're not balanced because they're not the same form. So all we need to do to fix this is make this side match this side, which is an adverb. Let's make this an adverb. The teacher graded the paper carefully and specifically. I will show you more examples, but I want to talk about those first two. The reason why I only showed two examples is because those examples help me to explain to you what you need to know to have correct parallel structure. And that is, whenever you are writing a sentence that has a connector like and or but or nor, and there's some other ones, you need to make sure you have balance on both sides of that word. And by balance, what I mean is the same form of the word or phrase or even sentence. So when I say form of a word, I might mean on one side you use a noun and the other side you use a noun, or a verb and a verb, or an adjective and an adjective, an adverb and an adverb, a gerund and a gerund, an infinitive and an infinitive. So that's it. Just make sure that there is balance, and I'm going to talk about more right now. Okay, so here's some more examples using the word and. Let's check both sides to see if they're balanced. Kaylin and Jamie make videos. Here's the word and. We have Kaylin and Jamie on both sides. Those are both names. They are both nouns, so it's parallel. Sylvia edits the video and sound. So take and, look on both sides. We have video and sound. They're both nouns, so they are balanced and parallel. Students watch and take notes. Here's and. What do we have on both sides? Watch, take notes. Verb and verb. They're balanced. And notice these verbs are in the base form of a verb. They're not with to. They don't have ing. One is not in the past and one is in the present. They are both in the same form. They learn quickly and clearly. Here's and we have quickly, clearly. Here we have an adverb. And here we have an adverb. So all of these sentences are great examples of balanced parallel structure. Let's look at some more with different types of conjunctions and connectors. Okay, here are some more words that we use as connectors, and when we use them, we have to watch out and make sure that we have parallel structure on both sides. YouTube can be helpful or wasteful. Or is the connector. Let's look on both sides. Helpful, wasteful. These are two adjectives, so that means that it's balanced and parallel. Watching videos for free is entertaining but addicting. Look on both sides of the connector. We have entertaining and addicting. These are two adjectives and they are describing watching videos and they are balanced. Many people watch videos all night or all day. Or is the connector. Look on both sides. We have all night, all day. Now these are phrases, so we can connect phrases with words like and, but, or, and many others. So it's not just words, it's not just nouns or verbs or adjectives or adverbs, it's also phrases. So let's take a look at phrases and sentences. But first, what is a phrase? Okay, a phrase is a group of words, but it's not a sentence. A sentence has a subject, a verb, and a complete thought. A phrase is just a group of words, like in the morning, or eating dinner, or have fun, right? These are phrases, they are words that go together. Sentences are complete thoughts, they are complete ideas, and we're gonna look at some of those examples right now. Okay, now here's some more complex examples with sentences. This video is helping you learn or it is confusing you. So where's the connector? The connector is with the word or. Look on both sides. We have learn and it. Are those parallel? No, and they don't have to be. You're not looking for those words. You're looking at what is being connected. And in this case, it's not words. It's a sentence. Two complete sentences are being connected here. So let's look at those. This video is helping you learn. That's a complete sentence. We have a subject, who or what the sentence is about. We have a verb, the action, right? Or what the subject is doing or being. And we have a complete thought. This video is helping you learn, make sense. It's a complete thought. Hopefully it's making you learn. Or it is confusing you. It, subject, is confusing, verb, and it makes sense. It's a complete thought. This video is helping you learn. That's one sentence. Or it is confusing you. This sentence is called a compound sentence, and it has correct parallel structure because it has the word or in the middle and two balanced simple sentences on both sides. When you do this, there's a special little rule that I like to tell my students, and that is the first comma rule that we usually learn, and that is use a comma before the connecting word when you have two sentences on both sides, okay? So this video is helping you learn. That's one sentence, and then we have the connector. So we need to put the comma right here before that or, before the next sentence. We only do this when it is two complete sentences. Here's the next one. Videos usually help me learn and they entertain me. Videos usually help me learn and they entertain me. Here, again, I have two complete sentences. Videos is the subject, help is the verb, me learn, complete thought, they entertain me, complete thought. So what I need to do here is say, okay, great, this is a parallel sentence. It's combined nicely. Let's put a comma before that connector. Over here, my sister saw this video twice, but she was confused. My sister saw this video twice, but is the connector, she was confused. We have a sentence on both sides of the word but, so let's put a comma. They're parallel because they're connecting two sentences. Now, when you connect two sentences, sometimes it's also helpful to make sure that the verbs and the structure of those sentences is the same. but that's not always possible. The point here is that you want to make sure that on both sides of that connecting word, you have a complete sentence. But sometimes, even when you have that, you can reduce it. Like in this example, we can say, this video is helping you learn, or it is confusing you. Because the subject is the same, it means this video, we can actually take it out over here. We don't have to have that subject repeated. And because this verb is and this verb is, we can take out the verb also. So I can reduce it and it's still parallel, and this is what it sounds like. This video is helping you learn or confusing you. Now, if I do that, I got to take out the comma because we don't have two complete sentences on either side of the connecting word anymore. This video is helping you learn or confusing you. It's still parallel because on both sides we have a verb that is in the same form, the present progressive. Over here, videos usually help me learn and they entertain me. We can reduce this too because the subject here is the same subject here. Take out that subject. Videos usually help me learn and entertain me. That's actually better. It's not so repetitive, but remember, if we do that, take out the comma because you don't have two complete sentences. You only need the comma when there's two complete sentences on either side of the connecting word. Let's see if we can reduce this one. My sister saw this video twice, but she was confused. Now, this one's a little bit harder. I would not reduce this one because if you look at, okay, the subject is the same, yes. But look at the verbs. Here we have the simple past, and here we have the simple past, but we also have an adjective that's connected to that simple past verb. So I think that if I reduce this, it's gonna make it sound a little unparalleled. My sister saw this video, but was confused. Okay, wait, cut that out. Okay, let's go back to what it's actually correct. Okay, so if I want to reduce this sentence, I can. Let's just see what I have. My sister saw this video twice, but she was confused. Now the subject is my sister over here, and it's she here, same person, so I can take out the she and say my sister saw this video twice, take away the comma, but was confused. And this is parallel. Why is it parallel? Look at the but. On both sides we have verbs. Saw this video, was confused. And both verbs are in the past tense and they're correct. Okay? So that's with sentence level parallel structure. I should point out a comma rule. So far in all of these videos, I've just been giving examples of connectors that have two sides, but sometimes we have connector words like and or and but that have lists of 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 20 things in them. And when that's the case, we have another comma rule, which I'll show you here. Okay, so here's some of those examples. My favorite types of videos are about cooking, gardening, and escaping mountain lions. True story. There's mountain lions in my neighborhood and I am afraid of them because I like to go running. And there are mountain lions out there and it's scary. So, look at this sentence. We have gerund, gerund, gerund. It's a list of gerunds connected with the word and. Notice when you make a list of 3 or more items meaning gerund, noun, adjective, whatever, you're connecting them, separating them with a comma, and then that connecting word, and no more commas. Look at this one. Yesterday, a video taught me to buy a whistle, a knife, and bear spray. Yes, true. I did buy all those things because mountain lions are afraid of bear spray. It's like a big spray that you spray in their face if they come to you. Okay, so here, a video taught me to buy a whistle, noun, a knife, noun, and bear spray, noun. They're all parallel and it's 3 items. So I have the first item and a comma, the second item and a comma, then the connecting word and the last item, and they're all parallel. They're all nouns. They are all the same form. All right, I only have one more type of conjunction that I want to talk about, and that is the type that causes the most problems. And even with me, even with native speakers of English, so everybody can learn from this. And this type of conjunction is called correlative conjunction. It doesn't really matter what it's called. I'm going to show you some examples. I know this is getting long, but here we go. This is the important part. Both and. This is a correlative conjunction. We use it to combine ideas all the time, okay? When we use both and, we mean and, okay? So look at these examples. Both videos and books are informative. I'm using the conjunction both and the conjunction and. So after each of these, I must have words or phrases or sentences that are parallel and balanced. Do I have that? Videos, books, they're both nouns, so yes, I do. How about over here? Videos are both informative and entertaining. Okay, I have the conjunctions circled. Look after them. Adjective, adjective. Perfect. They're parallel. Some videos can both entertain and save lives in the case of the mountain lion situation. Some videos can both entertain and save lives. After each conjunction, verb, verb, parallel, balance. It's great. How about this one? Do you know how to use not only but also? Not only but also. When you use this expression, what you're doing is you're just adding and you're saying and in a fancy way or a different way because you don't always want to say and. Sometimes it's nice to throw in a not only but also every once in a while. My new whistle is not only loud, but also bright. Conjunction, conjunction, look after it. I got loud and I got bright. Both of these words are adjectives. Perfect, they're parallel. It scares not only animals, but also other runners. Noun, noun. We're good, we're balanced. Okay, so I've run out of examples about runners, videos, and mountain lions, so now I'm just talking about this grammar, which may not be so exciting for you, but who doesn't want to know how to use either or, right? Okay, either or. What does that actually mean? That means that you have a choice. You can do this or you can do this, but you can only do one. You can do either this or this. Okay. You can either stop watching now, or learn a little more. After the conjunction, I have a verb and a verb in the base form. Over here, this information will be either useful or boring for you. Hopefully it's not boring. It's kind of boring, but once you can use it, it's nice. And there we go. We have parallel structure. Here we are on the very last one, neither nor. Now this one's not as common as the other ones. You won't hear it or see it as much, but hey, it still helps to know how to use it correctly. Neither nor means not this and not that. So two negatives, all right? This video is neither helpful nor entertaining. I hope that's not true, but it might be. Neither and nor, those are the conjunctions. Helpful, entertaining, adjective, adjective is parallel. People neither speak nor write like this. Honestly, we don't that much. We do a little, write, speaking, not so much. Neither and nor, verb, verb. Neither video nor an assignment can make you learn as much as speaking can. So neither, a video, noun, nor an assignment, noun, can make you learn like speaking. So now that you've watched this whole video and you've probably been practicing and studying, go out and try to speak. That's also a really good way to learn.